my chickens! We are eagerly awaiting the arrival of new baby chicks! We got Mama Speckle over here sitting on a clutch of about 10 eggs. But I also have 10 other eggs in an incubator just in case. Here's the tea though. Chickens are little dinosaurs. Just vicious, fluffy velociraptors. And a chicken run with adult chickens is not the safest place for baby chicks. They would totally kill them and eat them. So we gotta get the daycare ready. If you don't remember, over the winter time, while I was rebuilding the chicken coop and run, I set up my chickens in some temporary housing. But since then, I have really let her go. So today, I'm gonna give this a much needed facelift, and it's gonna be the new chickie daycare. And it already has a perfect little coop for Mama to raise her babies. Please, nothing jump out at me. Bye. No snakes. Slay. Now the structure is covered by this chicken wire here, but I actually cut a hole over here when I had the chickens temporarily housed here. I attached one of their chicken coops here, and it was kind of like an external situation. So I currently have a hole that I'm gonna patch up. With this coop attachment that fits over the hole perfectly. It did have a wooden roof and it rotted off, so I gotta replace it. Luckily for me, I have old roofing metal. So I got my makeshift roof on and it's secured to the little run. And I also have a piece of hardware cloth running underneath here so nothing can dig its way in. The next thing I gotta do is check on this little coop. Ooh. Oh crap. There's a wasp nest. I see you. All right, I got their nest. See ya, wasps. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is predator proof the run. I'm gonna put a mesh covering on top to protect them from view of hawks, because that is a real thing. And I have sheet roofing metal that I'm gonna put on the sides here to fortify it. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. And now we have Bruno. Baby, I'm counting on you to keep the chickies safe, okay? Don't eat them. We have our fortified chickie daycare. I might have said mesh for the roofing here, but I totally meant a tarp. And specifically one that's silver, because from overhead, that deters birds. Got my roofing up on the sides. I don't want anything to even see the chicks. I didn't add a piece of roofing metal, but I do have an extra piece of hardware cloth on the door here for that much more protection. The most tedious part, but most important, honestly, is adding this layer of hardware cloth around the edges of the enclosure to keep animals from digging in. Hardware cloth is not for the weak. Literally the most annoying material to deal with. Now I can get the coop ready. I'm gonna sprinkle on some First Saturday lime to help prevent pests. Gonna sprinkle it on the outside of the coop. Gonna do a light layer inside. I'm adding the bedding, which is gonna be some fine pine shavings. The fresh bedding is laid. I'm gonna do one last light coating of that lime as well. And with that, I think the little nursery is ready. Now, all that's really left to do is wait for these chicks to hatch.